And welcome to my Q&A video. Well, I didn't receive a lot of questions, so here they all are. And I see a lot of, so I found about 10 questions. So the first one is from Victorian Transport Films, and he has 70% of the questions. So his first one is, do you like the N-Class or the XPT? Personally, I like the XPT more than the N-Class because the N-Class you have to have two tracks at train stations and it's better off having one track. So the XPT, the locomotives are at both ends at the train rather than one end like the N-Class usually is. Although we could have two N-Classes per end, but that would be a waste of locomotives. The second question is from the same person as one. Do you like Scania K280UB or Scania K310UB? I have never been on a Scania K280UB, but I have been on a Scania K310UB, and I like the Scania, and I like this Scania K310B UB because it sounds like what an actual vehicle. The Volvos just sound like they're electric. So thank you for the question. Third question is, are the seats in Dyson's Wodonga buses rock hard? Personally, I don't really find the seats in Dyson's Wodonga buses rock hard, but they have a spongy feel to it, so but not don't feel too sure. They have a spongy feel to it. Let me know what you think if you do end up on a Dyson's Wodonga bus. Well, here's an easy question. So, what is your dream job? Well, personally, I badly want to do city planning and maybe do a bit of bus driving too. I like this question here. And what's your favourite food? Well, on the topic of food, I just like food in general, I suppose. I don't really have much of a favourite food, but I like spaghetti and pizza a lot. And yeah, I just like food in general. Not much to answer here. What's your favourite video game? Well, personally, I like City Skylines and Train Simulator. I sometimes play Minecraft and also a few other games like Geometry Dash. Yeah, I don't really play games much, but I like to play games where you can make your own stuff. And here's the very last question I got from Victorian Transport Films. Who inspired you to film? Well, the public transport Gunzel community has inspired me to film. And also, I feel I like my filming because there's a great lack of public transport content in Obi-Wodonga. A fair few train content, but not enough of the local bus content here. So thank you, Victorian Transport Vlogs, for the 7 questions. Now for the remaining 3, 2 different people. Question 7, 108, favourite bus route? Well, that's quite easy because I like the Route 160. So if you live in East Wodonga, you can actually get to Birrali without needing to stop at Wodonga Water Tower, so I like this flexible route. So thank you for this question. And the lucky last, but not least, is City Gunzels. So his first question is, Albury or Wodonga in terms of which is the better city and which has the better train station? Well, I like Wodonga more because I like how they made use of the old train station infrastructure. Like they converted the station building into a restaurant, and they converted the goods shed into, I think, a pub or something like that. Yeah, the goods shed is the perfect place for anyone to get on the beers. To answer your second question here, City Gunzels, I like the old one more because I really like the architecture and how they kept it and not demolish it. And yeah, I like how they made it into a restaurant, and I like how they turned the engine shed into a pub, I think, because that name sounds quite appropriate for an old shed and all that. So thank you for all your thank you, City Gunzels, and thank you for all your questions, guys, and I really appreciate it. And thank you for watching my video.